This is a message to Jamie Fernando. Now, keep in mind, we have been instructing you over and over again about these demonstrations you've been doing against our products, claiming that our products come up too black, claiming that we're scammers, claiming that we cheat people, we steal from people, stuff like that. And we've been warning you over and over again that this keeps up. Then bottom line is there's going to be legal matters going to be involved in this. And I've been explaining this to you over and over again. So basically along the lines, you felt the need to do a YouTube video saying that we got a letter you got a letter from our lawyers. You never got a letter from my attorney. My attorney never sent you a letter. You know why? Because this is the letter we got from the attorneys. This is the draft. I told you, you don't understand how business works. Anytime a document or anything that's drawn up, there's always a draft. Draft is very important. I just signed a contract involving a draft. And the reason why drafts are important because it gives both parties to look over the documents to see what they want to change, what they want to keep, and then the final one gets sent out. You never got a letter from our attorney. You can even mention the attorney's name. I blocked out your information. We do have your address. I told you, I know where you live at. We have your address. We hired an investigator. We tracked down. We got your address. This is the document that will be sent to you. I would advise you go down and get that information. Now, through this document, I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen. We're going to give you a warning first. Now, before I bring you to court and I hit you with the official lawsuit, you'll be given a warning. If you don't follow the guidelines within this warning that you are given to, when we go to court, when we take you to court, when we expedite you up here to Philadelphia to go to court, we can clearly show the judge that we did try to reason with you first to get you to understand what was going to happen to you, and you ignored it. If you do ignore this, then what's going to happen is when you are brought into court, you will be sued for an substantial amount of money, which I know you cannot afford. You will be hit with copyrights, and also too, infringing my copyrights. All that's going to be in there. There will be a takedown order in there also too, which means you'll have to remove every single video you've ever done about my company. You can't speak, say, or talk, or say anything about me at all. I know because Screen Innovation hit me with one of these bad boys, and we didn't even do anything against them, and it was enough weight that they put on top of us that we even spoke in their name within the timeline that they gave us. Whew, they could have easily cleaned our clock, which even though we didn't do anything wrong, but they could have. So, see right here where it says right here, U.S. Copyright Office. Yeah, they have our copyrights. So here's the deal, buddy boy. You're going to clean up your act real quick. I would suggest you get this letter right here. You can contact an attorney. Attorney will basically go over it with you, and they will tell you exactly the same thing I'm telling you. Shut your mouth and mind your business. Don't mention anything about me. Don't speak about me. Don't talk about me. Nothing whatsoever. And that's the end of it. From there, you run your mouth and you carry on. Then we're already in the process of, keep in mind, we're already in the process of building a case. We've been dubbing all your videos. Every video you've been putting out about me, all that's been documented. We're building a case on you. So when we get ready to take you to court, and I'm going to sue you for around $250,000, that's what I'm going for. We know you don't have the money, but that's not the point. The point is when I get done slapping you and burying you in liens, and if I don't get my payout every week, then I'm going to basically execute a sheriff's auction or a sheriff's department to basically have him come in and basically remove your items and have them sold off. So I would suggest you take this very seriously. As for posting my information online, that's something completely different. I've already filed criminal charges against you for this. I will be bringing you to court for criminal charges for basically putting my life at danger. So like I told you, I was not playing around with you. I gave you plenty enough time. You took it as a joke. You did this dumb video over here talking about, oh, we got a letter from my attorney. You never got no letters from us. Again, there's no way in the world you would have gotten that information that fast. They had to go in and basically look over your account and do the research and see what kind of person you were to see if even if I had enough evidence to even get this document right here. Well, like I said, we have this information blocked out because I don't do that. I don't show people's information about their whereabouts and so forth. So I would suggest you go look for this letter. If you ignore the letter whatsoever, then we'll go forth and we'll basically start getting ready to file the actual lawsuit against you. And I'll tell you right now, we have enough evidence to bury you. Even the evidence of basically you walking into a Home Depot with my product, which has a copyright attached to it, that alone right there is enough to bury you. And there's no way you can get out of that. So I would suggest you basically get this document that's going to be sent to you, Mr. Fernando, and I would suggest you basically read through it. If you don't understand what's in the document, I would suggest you basically go in and get yourself an attorney, have them look over it, and ask them for some advice what you should do, and then follow it. Because and a part of me hopes that you listen to this, but the other half of me don't want you to listen to me. I want you to not listen at all. Because when I go take you to court and I sue you for whatever I want to sue you for, and then keep in mind, that's just my lawyers. You're still going to have to deal with the copyright office. You're going to deal with the copyright impoundment office. You're going to deal with that because it was their copyright that you also violated too. So you as government copyright. So they have their own fines too. So not only you'll be hit with my lawsuit, but you'll be hit with their fines and penalties, which they have, what's the punishment? 10 years in jail. 10 years in jail, buddy boy. Think about that. And another $250,000 or $500,000 fine, whatever they decide they're going to hit you with. So I would take this extremely seriously. Take it as a joke, doesn't make a difference to me. At the end of the day, you're going to court. So like I said, we sent you a warning. And this warning, like I said, we go before the judge. I can say, Judge, look, here's the bottom line. My lawyer sent him out this letter to try to warn him what can happen, and he ignored it. So we did try to make an effort to give you a warning before going down this road and taking these procedures. Because they're going to ask us, did we warn you first? And did we give you an option to be able to, and we're going to tell them, yes, we did. We're sitting right there off my stand. There we go, right there. There's paperwork right there. And I told you before that, you know, stop coming on YouTube and lying about getting drafts and getting documents from us, because you don't get anything from us. I told you before when you sat there and lied about saying that, oh, the lawyer, we got a letter from them. You're not too smart. First things first, like I said, you know, with any form of document, whether it be an NDA contract or whatever it may be, even a distributorship agreement, there has to be a draft. That's a draft right there. I told you when I got my draft, I was going to show you the draft. So that's my draft right there. So they'll be in contact. Well, actually, they will be in contact very soon. But just to give you a bit of a heads up, if you ignore it, doesn't make a difference to me. I want to take you to court anyway. At the end of the day, I do want to take you to court. So humor me. All right, with that being said, and for anybody else who wants to toy around and play with our business and do dumb stuff, then guess what? I'll take you to court and I'll sue the living daylights out of you. Don't touch my stuff. As for Parte, you're lucky you got your butt offline and you pretty much, Parte disappeared. You're lucky. Because like I said, I'll have an investigator track down your whereabouts and we'll serve you. I'm not playing with all this shit at all, period. And the people we're now signing contracts with, they're not playing either. So, like I said, act like you got some common sense. I don't care about your products. Only time we test out your products is basically when you tried to do nasty stuff against my products. I'm going to defend my company at all costs, including hiring an attorney. So, as I said before, you mind your own business, and I go about my own business and I design my own products. The problem is you're just really jealous of what we do. That's the problem. And you just can't seem to mind your own business. Well, just don't make your mind your own business. I don't know what will. But at the end of the day, Jamie, you look at two things are going to happen. You mind your own business. Everybody continues to make screen paint. You continue to act up the way you do. You'll lose everything that you have. And I make sure I will take everything from you. Everything you have, I will take it from you. You have my promise on that. Everything. Even your freedom. Because I'll make sure you get jail time for that. Oh, matter of fact, I forgot. That has nothing to do with the lawsuit. So that's something else on its own. That's criminal charges we already placed. All right, with that being said, thank you all people. And for those of you who feel that I'm wrong for doing this, don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to defend my company no matter what. And this jerk is called us scammers. He's called us this. He's called us that. He said all kind of nasty stuff against us. All kinds of nice stuff against us. And we have a right to do what we have to do. Especially taking my product into Home Depot and trying to get it made. Are you freaking stupid? All right, apparently he has to be because no one's dumb enough to do something that dumb. But anyway, he did it. So, all right. That being said, thank you all and God bless.